Dear viewers, good evening. My name is Sun Zhenwen. I'm right now at the Xinjiang Urumqi International Convention Center Square. You can take a look behind me. This is a ice sculpture of Great Wall, and it's a little bit late here, but we still have a very large crowd. And right now, it is minus 20 degrees centigrade, and you can see how much clothes I'm wearing, and it's freezing cold, but I have this very strong enthusiasm introducing this fair to all of you. And let me introduce to you my friend, and she's a colleague who works at the Exhibition Administration Center of Xinjiang. Hi, good evening. I'm a staff in charge of this exhibition. So we have her with us today because this area is accounting for a land of 33,000 square meters, and we have east and western zones, and we have actually two cameras, one right in front of me and the other one flying above us, and the cameraman can switch to the camera above us. You can know we have east and west zone, and the eastern zone is for the children area. From above, you can feel how much joy we are having here, and it's freezing cold, but people are very engaged and enjoying everything here. And it is estimated that we have more than 10,000 visitors tonight. And now let's go back to. So, Nads, I want to ask you, how much time have you put in this? We actually studied from November 25th, and it took us 40 days to present everything to all the viewers and the visitors. And how many lanterns do you have? We have roughly 60 sets. And I have heard that we do have a lot of very special lanterns, and I will bring our viewers to a detailed tour. And I heard that we have invited as many as 60 technicians from Yunnan who handcrafted every detail of all those designs. This includes also their outer design, and they have been working 12 hours every day, and these have spent 40 days before presenting everything to you. And now may I ask our cameraman to switch the picture to the ground, and I can't wait to have a tour here. Before we take the tour, let me show you that we have actually at the entrance more people and spectators coming in, and this exhibition will be here into the Spring Festival, and it is freely open and available for all the spectators. And this is Mr. Wang, and so can you say hello to all the viewers? Can you see Urumqi? This is Urumqi. This is the viewer language, saying Happy New Year. And Mr. Zheng just said hello to everyone, and you can see their red noses and cheeks, and you can feel how cold it is here. All right, now let's make it short, and let's start the tour, and let's start from the children's area. So from in front of us, you can see there is this wonderful pair of dragons. The two dragons, they are playing with this ball, and I was born on in a dragon year, and I think I should have a group photo with the dragons. So in addition to all the ice and snow, we have to mention that in addition to ice and snow, we also have some latest technologies. We have some advanced materials, manufacturing and making ice sculptures, and they're using resin. And please take a look at this dragon. A lot of people are taking photos with this dragon. And this is my dragon. You know, I was a dragon, and they're using this new resin in designing this shape, and it looks very surreal, and it can be used repeatedly, and it's very environmentally friendly. Now let's get in from here. Hello. We do have a lot of kids here, and we are going to enter the children's area. The children's area for joy. That's its name. So it's an ocean of joy. And may I know how many cartoon characters we have here? On the eastern area, we have 26 sets of lanterns, and these cartoon characters that every kid knows. And these are very popular cartoon figures. And these. Do you have kids? Not yet. I have not married. Me neither. So I think it's not just the kids and bigger guys. We can also find the joy from childhood, and we all watch cartoons, and I have seen a lot of familiar cartoon figures. And now you can take a look here. This is like the saxophone shape, and this festival lantern, they are divided into many different sets. So what is the name of this? Well, this is called the saxophone style, and what it tries to convey is that from this joy, from this melody, you can enter into the ocean of joy, so you can embrace the new year. So right in front of us, we have this very adorable bear. So that is the memory of people born in the 80s and 90s, and Winnie the Pooh, and also the food eaten by bear, and some people taking photos. All right. We have a lot of such designs, and these are gigantic. And from far away, they don't look so big, but once you get close, it's huge. And all of this, they are at the height of 7 to 8 meters, because this is a huge area, and they don't seem very big from a distance, but they are really so big when you stand close to it. And so this is like 2 to 3 floor building, and this is a very lovely bear. And just now we have viewers asking me, where is this? Well, let me tell you again, this is Urumqi from Xinjiang province, and this is an area open to all the spectators, and no one needs to pay anything to get in. So when do we close at night? At public holidays, we close at 12 o'clock in the midnight. If it is weekdays, then we close at 11:30. So this is very humanistic design, and so I advise all the spectators to come early and wear as much clothing as you can. And this is also a very lovely design. And the father is playing bobsleigh with his daughter. And as you know, in Xinjiang we have a lot of snow, and the snow loops and the bobsleigh and ledge, and they are very popular among the locals. And this is the father taking his daughter skiing outside, and behind them we have cottages, and we have very beautiful sceneries here. And so we have to accelerate our pace a little bit, and let me take a look. What are the questions posted online? And I have to take off my glove here. Now, this set of cartoon is called the Snow Queen, and Snow Queen is very popular among the kids, and so we want to bring this Snow Queen to all the kids so that they can all enjoy the charm and beauty of the Snow Queen. I also know this figure. I'm no longer a kid, but I saw a movie about it, and a lot of the children's movie, the emphasizes on the brevity of the main actor and also the charm of the main actor. I think these are very educational, and well, this is slightly different from the traditional prince and princess type of cartoon, and it demonstrates the bravery of the Snow Queen in fighting against the evils, and it tells the kids to not be feared of the difficulties and hardships. Well, this is very well said, and this is the bears, and also we have. Well, let me have a test of our cameraman. Do you know which one is the bald man? Yes, this is the Bunny Bears, and I forgot this character's name. And so the bald man is the bad guy in the cartoon, and he always bullies the bear brothers, and sometimes he hides himself behind a tree, and these two bears, they are standing beside a sign that says it is forbidden to cut trees here, so they are reminding everybody to protect the mother nature. So may I take a look behind this board, and there is the monkey here actually, and this is very lovely, and this is a monkey hanging himself in a tree. Very lovely. This is very vivid, and the son of our cameraman, his favorite character is the bald man. This is another character, I forgot his name. He's a catbird. He must be a catbird. Sorry, even our professional staff here, she doesn't know. So let's keep walking. So next here, we are going to celebrate the Year of Pig, and we have some pig babies here. So this pig baby is wearing traditional Chinese costumes. He's beating the drum, and beside him we have smaller pigs. So these three pigs, they have formed a small band. They are beating the melody of the new year. So when everybody is here, I advise you to take a photo with the pig baby, because next year we're going to celebrate the pig year. And pigs, they represent happiness, as you might know. And this is a gigantic set of design. Maybe we should stand in front of it. But it's actually for 360 degrees, and from all the angles you can enjoy its beauty. And this is about the world under ocean, and all those species and fishes and plants under the ocean, they form a spectacular world, and so the children, they can appreciate the charm and beauty of those species. Let's have a test. Do you know what is this? Oh, this is Carol. This is starfish, this is seaweed, and this is Nemo, right? Nemo the fish. And what is this? This is one type of seaweed. I think these lanterns, they are elegantly designed, and these are very beautiful, and if you have just tuned in, you may have missed this, and we have been invited as many as 60 craftsmen from Yunnan, from Ziguang City, and in order to guarantee this spectacular exhibition, they have to separate themselves from their family. They have dedicated many hours here, and it's just like we, it's just like we are broadcasting this live to all of you. It's actually freezing cold. So now, which way do we take? So we have a long corridor here. So these corridors, they are all connected together, and it's a very good place for you to take photos. And in China, we have the Star Way, and which is a very popular TV program, and this is simply resembling the design of the Star Way, and it's very romantic. The kids, they all love it very much. Let's turn around. All right, we are now standing inside this corridor, and on that direction we have the Star Way, and on that direction we have a corridor called the Seasons of the Year. This is simply demonstrating the charm and beauty of different seasons in Urumqi. This is very well designed, and a lot of the spectators, they are taking photos here. I think it's such a great idea for people to, get something designed and exhibit it outside, so that people can all come outside in winter to take some photos and to meet each other. So this is exactly why we designed everything here. We want to attract people out from their hometown. I know winter here is very lengthy, and I remember there was a snow as early as November, and so in winter we have big snows, and also sometimes in summer we have snow. So winter here in Urumqi is very long, and this is Panner. This is the Kung Fu Panner. Everybody is very familiar with this, and we have Kung Fu Panner here and also one over there, and you can walk around this. It's hugging us. It's hugging us. So these designs, they are very ideal for photos. Behind me, we have a snow castle. On this side, we have a castle of joy. All the children, they love castle. And everybody, every kid want to build their own castle, and they want to put their memory in a castle, and all those designs, they are very lovely. And is this a familiar cartoon figure? Well, this is not actually. It's a very vague design, and it's simply resembling the traditional figures that we know. And this is quite exaggerating. You can take a look at its very big mouth, and each and every character is in different color, and we have more characters here. And now, guess what I have identified, and this is the most popular cartoon character this year, and this is the Peppa Pig. The Peppa Pig is on every social networking platforms, and that is why we brought Peppa Pig to our exhibition, and we want to bring every kid here so that they can take a photo with the Peppa Pig at the very end of the year. And very lovely, you can see a lot of kids, they are taking photos with their idol cartoon character. So Xinjiang this year actually started very early in terms of winter tourism. It's building a lot of highlights areas. It has a lot of tourism routes. Yes, indeed. And this year Xinjiang has a lot of winter entertainment programs. We have opened a lot of new air routes in hope that all the visitors can fly to Urumqi and enjoy the beauty of Urumqi in winter. Traditionally in Altai and Taichung, there is a lot of snow, but so there is no air routes in winter. But this year is an exception, and I just flew from Beijing to Urumqi, and not long ago I found that the air tickets was very cheap, and a round-way ticket cost you only more than 1,000 yuan. It's very cheap. I just spent, I think, 500 yuan or 400 yuan flying back and forth to Urumqi. It's super cheap, and you just need to spend 4 hours on the airplane, and you can spend 48 hours here, spend the weekends here, and then go back for work on Monday. You just need to board on the plane for 4 hours, and then you are here for a spectacular weekend. It's very attractive. And this is the very lovely penguin. We have penguin mother, penguin father, and penguin babies. And these are the penguin family. And this is a very lovely picture. And we show this photo to all the viewers, and maybe you can take a photo with your TV, and this is a very lovely memory. So I have to take off my glove to take a look at the comments. With the glove on, you cannot touch your screen. We have to accelerate our pace. We have yet finished half of the exhibition. This is called the Sweetie Home, and here you have lollipops, you have all the candies, and this might be loved by all the daughters, all the girls, and they all want to take some photos with those candies. Well, let's interview one of the babies. Hi, we are from television. We are broadcasting this live, and I see the baby is very lovely. And where did you get the information? From our cell phone. But tonight it's so many people. Do you think it's worth it? Of course it's worth it, because we see your baby is jumping. Can we have a word with your daughter? Come on, don't be shy. She's very shy. And which one is her favorite? She wants to take a look at the zombies fight, but does she like the Peppa Pig? Of course she does. And you can take her to the Peppa Pig. Hi, good evening. So you are here with your babies, and the gentleman said that there is no zombies fight. But we have Peppa Pig there. Do you know that? Yes, of course. And it's freezing cold, but the kids, they all love it. And this is 2 cups of tea that you just bought. Yeah, it's very good. It can help you guard against the cold. You're local here? Yes, of course. Yeah, have fun. This baby is also very lovely. What's your name? My name is Wang Kaixin, which means happy Wang. Which one is your favorite? My favorite character is the penguin. Oh, you are my favorite. Let's have a photo together. How old are you? 5 years and 3 months. So your favorite is the penguin. Have you covered all? Not yet. How many characters have you covered? I have seen that one and this one and the penguin. Your hat is very lovely, and can I walk around you? Well, this hat is very good, and the ears actually can move, and oh, now it's moving. Look at this. It's amazing. With the 2 ears, they can move. Well, have a good night. Thank you very much. Bye-bye. She's lovely and adorable, very cute. And her cat is very special, and she said that her head could move, and it just moved. And this is the train design, and we have many different compartments of the train, and on each compartment we have many different characters, and you can use your imagination and try to guess who they are. And the train is carrying different animals, and every animal is very adorable, and this train is taking us to 2019. So this is very detailed, and on each character we have many different colors. We are using different fabrics. We have yellow and red, and you can take a look here. This is color, and this is using the gold colored embroidery, and this is purely handmade, and this is very difficult. So where are those characters designed? They're designed here or designed in somewhere else? We actually drew everything in a workshop, and then we asked all those staff and technicians to work them out, and they only had 40 days, and so we spent like 7 days to 10 days in installing every piece together. So now we're going to cross this corridor to another area. There is a huge crowd here, and let's quickly pass this crowd. Well, this is amazing. I want to stop a little bit. So, sorry, I just forgot my earpiece. Watch your back. And on our right, you can take a look at this main venue of the exhibition. So we are soon going to start the light show, and wow, the light show is going to begin, and they are having this countdown. Now let's give the time, let's give the floor to the light show.
长，那你等一下啊。各位央视新闻的网友们，你们好！你们现在正在收看的是位于新疆国际
Good
会
evening
展中
again.
心
You are right now watching the
直播的灯光
ice
秀
sculpture and lantern
在这个
exhibition
收声可能不太
in
好
Xinjiang. We are right now having this light show.
大家现在看到的是
And
灯光秀的是分为3个篇章。
what
第一
you
个篇章
right
叫
now
做
seeing
音乐出天山。
is the light show. The first part of this light show is called The Bright Moon Rises Above the Tianshan Mountain. The second part of the show is featuring the capital city of Urumqi, and the third part is about the universe.
现在大家看到的是祥和应首府。
And this is already the second part. This is the
骆驼声炮火
fortune
黎明的寂静，承载着东西
blessing
文化
the
交流的
capital
活动
city.
再
And
次出发在红山顶上的朝阳
on the screen, you can see the camels. They are carrying
在这片土地上，草叶中的
the
每一粒
goods
露珠
to
都在闪亮
faraway
山城中的
places,
每
and
一
on
棵
this
树都在微笑
grassland,
人
each
们脸
dew
上
of
每一
the
丝笑容都
grass
在
they
幸福
are
的绽
shining,
放
and
我
every
们为
face
美
is
丽的家
giving
人
a
问好
happy
我们为
smile.
祥和的首府
And
欢
we
唱
dance
各位
for
央视
this
新闻的
happy
网友们，
family,
你们
and
现
we
在正
sing
在收
for
看
the
的是
blessed capital city of
新疆乌鲁
Urumqi.
木齐
Ladies
正
and
在现
gentlemen,
场直
you
播
are
灯
now
光
watching
秀，
the
这里
light
是
show
位于
at
乌鲁木齐的新疆国际
Urumqi in
会展中
Xinjiang
心。
province.
我是
We
记
are
者
right
思
now
南，
at
进行现场
Xinjiang
直播。
International
本次
Convention
播出
Center Square, and I'm the anchor from CCTV. I'm giving you this live broadcast.
"根据今天晚上统计的最新数据，来到这儿看灯光秀的
According
游
to
客已经
our
超过了
latest
100
data
万。
tonight, we have attracted more than 10,000 spectators to the light show, and this activity will be freely open and available for all the spectators until the Spring Festival. And we have not just the beautiful light show, we also have festival lanterns, and it's an ideal place for you to be together with your family and beloved ones. What you now see is the light show at Urumqi International Convention Center from 7:30 or 8 o'clock every night. We will present this light show to all the spectators. This is the third chapter of the light show. It's called the colorful new universe. So we walk from the home of melody, and we walk from the brevity of the local ethnic group, and we are proud of yesterday and today, and we are going to make this place even brighter and more beautiful, and we are going to bring more prosperity to the Euro-Asia bridge. And I'm broadcasting this live to all of you from Urumqi. This light show is the largest one in Urumqi for quite a number of years. We have these spectacular light beams, and we also have festival lanterns. We have beautiful sculptures and designs. In cartoon character, we have the dragons, we have all sorts of animals, and this is quite rarely seen in Urumqi for quite a number of years. And if you happen to be in Urumqi, don't miss this. You can come in for free. Xinjiang International Convention Center is the largest one in China's west, and it's targeting the Central Asia market. And this is the big screen in front of the convention center. And this building is also a landmark one in Xinjiang, and it's also the hosting venue for Euro-Asia Expo, and it resembles the phenomenon of the bright moon rising above us, and this is also in line with the theme of tonight's show, and which is the bright moon rises above the Tianshan mountain, because this building resembles the shape of the moon. Entering into the new era and marching into the new journey and writing a new chapter. This is the theme of tonight's show, and this is a live broadcast. My name is Sun Jiwen, and it's freezing cold here. After the light show, we will continue with our tour in the festival lantern area. May I ask our cameraman to switch back, and we have been very cold here, and we have to warm up a little bit. And you can take a look at our dressing today, and our noses are sneezing or running, and I'm not wearing glove on one hand because I have been looking at your comments. So may I know, when will this end? Well, it will end on the Lanterns Day, which is in mid-February. And so if you happen to be in Urumqi, you can come here for free. You can take a look at what we are dressing. If you come here, make sure that you wear enough clothing, and it's minus 20 degrees. But despite of this, we have a huge crowd, and we have just covered the eastern area, which is for the children, and we have also seen the light show, and now we're going to continue with our journey to the west. There is a better place called the area of welcoming the new spring. And now let's start from this train character, which stands for spring, and this is a 3D design. When spectators come from all the angles, you can see this character. So it's a three-dimensional design, and you can see its design and shape from all the different angles. In addition to that, we know that we have some glowing designs, and this is not tulip, and this is fake flowers, and inside of which we have a lot of lanterns. We're using a lot of red color, yellow color to decorate this environment. So our viewers, they're asking us, do you think you're wearing enough? Well, let me tell you, the answer is no, because it's freezing cold and you have to wear big boots and very thick clothes. Because just now we have a comment. We have a comment who said that he was here a couple of days ago, and he was so cold that he almost cried. And so this is a very beautiful design and place, and for a little while you can forget how cold it is. And ladies and gentlemen, good evening. My name is Sun Jiwen, and beside me is Guli Nazi. And say hello to everybody. Hi. And so we are right now at the Xinjiang International Convention Center. It's a very lengthy name. We are right now at the Ice Sculpture and Festival Lantern exhibition. So from the name you can know we have not just lanterns and also light show, and now we're at the western area. This is the area to get ready for next year for the Spring Festival. Can you guess what the name is for this area? So from this design, can you guess its name? We have a very big vase at the top of the elephant, and we also have a couple of elephants here. So no one knows the name? Well, it's actually called Happy and Fortune. So it's almost there, and because elephant in Chinese it's pronounced as xiang, and it's very similar to the meaning of fortunate or fortune. And from this design, we want to convey the good blessings of fortune and happiness to all the spectators. And so this is actually called fortune and peace, because the vase in Chinese it's pronounced as ping, which means peace. And here we have a gold-colored pig, and it carries the name of the pig celebrating the New Year. And this is very direct and straightforward. And because next year is the pig year, and so we give very straightforward names to those sculptures. And in this design, you can see that this pig is standing on a very beautiful lantern, and we wish that everybody can be as the lantern, very smooth and very colorful, and also you can be like the pig, have a golden year. Well, this girl is giving a very good pose. Can I take a look at your photo? Lovely. Lovely. It seems you are you are raising this golden pig, and he was born in a pig year, and lovely. And I'm from Gansu. I work here. How do you like tonight's show? I love you, and it has been long since Urumqi was like this last time. And don't you feel cold? We do feel cold, yes, of course. So, so let me tell you, to guard against the cold, you have to exercise. Happy New Year. So I was amazed to see how the gentleman is wearing, and we have another camera hovering above us. So, as I have mentioned from the very beginning, we have two cameras. We have a camera in front of us, behind us, and also one above us. What is the name of this design? And I saw the characters of Filiu, Loyal, virtue, and compassionate. So they all represent the traditional Chinese philosophy. And so this character, Zhong, it means loyal. The second one is filial. And under each character, we have a small design telling a story. And this is very well designed. They're telling not just traditional Chinese philosophy, but also traditional Chinese stories and legends, and these are very well designed. Now here, so what are their names? So this is very evident, and they actually have their names beneath it. So it's this one is representing smooth and happiness, and the one on the right is I wish you abundance of the year. So we have more designs here, and this is the line dance, and so this is the traditional way the locals here celebrate the New Year. This dragon is very lovely, and it's also very flexible and adorable, and it's how the locals celebrate the New Year, and we also have some sample of paper cutting, which we stick to the windows, and it's very lovely. And you can nowadays buy them online and stick them on a window, and it's very festival. So let me tell you again, this is minus 20 degrees here. And in the daytime, it's a lot better. And if you come at night, make sure you wear a lot of clothing. And if you can, wear a mask and bring your gloves. And otherwise, it's so cold, and you may get a cold if you don't wear enough clothing. And well, we do have a lot of kids here, and look at them, they are wearing a lot of clothing. All the kids here, they are very happy and enjoying this here tonight. And this is called I Love My Home, and this is simply to say that under the auspices of the Xinjiang Autonomous Region government, Xinjiang has transformed itself into a very lovely home, and we have become a very clean and livable city. And this is simply to advocate that each and every one of us should cherish our environment and build our homes into better ones. This is a very beautiful fan. We have 4 sets of this actually, and this is also traditional Chinese design. This is the peacocks welcoming the new year, and we also have different birds and different fans. They're having different animals, but they convey the same meaning and same wishes for the new year. And what you now see is like a design resembling porcelain, and this is a camel design. As you know, Urumqi is one of the major transportation knots of the old Silk Road, and the camels, they used to serve as the most important transportation means in the past. And we also have the porcelain design, and this is a perfect combination of the Chinese culture and Silk Road, and this is conveying the meaning that we should work together in bringing better prosperity to this region. Well, this is very lovely, and one of the viewers is leaving a comment that we should deliver one to them. Well, it's so beautiful because the host, they have spent a lot of efforts on this. They invited 60 technicians on site. They spent 40 days designing and manufacturing all these beautiful shapes. And for these 40 days, they are working 12 hours every day. So this is simply demonstrating not just Chinese culture, but also the good craftsmanship design of China. And this is a very gigantic lantern, and this is called 2019. And as you might know, the festival lanterns, they actually were originated from lanterns, and lanterns in our beginning, they were used for lighting purposes, but now we do not use lanterns anymore. But still, we try to add a lot of elements to lanterns. We make them into many different designs, and that is why today's day, they still enjoy a very special position in our celebration of Spring Festival. And this is another fan that I mentioned, one of the 4 fans. This is peony, and this is very delicate, and you can see those glowing and shining light tubes, and this is very ideal for you to take some photos and videos, and it's very dynamic. I don't know how many of you have come here before, and how many of you are from a local Urumqi, and you can see I'm waving myself in here. I'm checking how many comments I can have, and we do have a lot of ice sculptures. And once again, this is free of charge and until the Spring Festival. And from the evening, you can come between 7 and 11:30, and at weekends and public holidays, then you can come between 7 and 12:30. If there is more people, a larger crowd, then you can even come later. We can give you more hours here, and this is free of charge as long as you wear a lot of clothing. So one rooster here and one chicken here, a lot of small chickens here, and we have a cottage behind the chickens, and this is a very harmonious picture. This is like going back to the 1980s to China's countryside, and this is a harmonious culture, harmonious environment where neighbors are at peace with one another, and they are enjoying every detail of their life. And we just have a very positive comment. And so this is 33,000 square meters. I don't think we can cover every corner, and because we have altogether 60 sets of lanterns. Some of the viewers, they are advising some local dishes here. Well, let me tell you, I'm half a local here because I'm stationed here representing CGTN, and the girl beside me, Guli Nazi, and she's also local here. She knows a lot about here. And do you know how many ethnic groups we have here? I think we have 13 ethnic groups in a city, and altogether in this province we have more than 40 ethnic groups here. And this is adding flower to a flower cause. Well, this is very beautiful, and it's using a lot of colors, very bright, very colorful, and so this is simply to encourage people to be even better than better. So this is very beautiful. May I call our cameraman here? Can come closer? If you watch closely, these are very beautiful, and these are very tall shapes and designs. And this is a golden rooster, right? You can see how colorful it is and how delicate it is. Each and every flower bud, their colors, their designs, and their lanterns, they are very much to the detail, and they are very delicate. A lot of the craftsmen, in order to guarantee the normal operation of these designs, and they have to be available on site to ensure that everything runs smoothly. So how will they celebrate their Spring Festival? We have prepared lounge area, and to our knowledge, they will get together, they will enjoy a lot of dishes, they will review their hard efforts in the year. I think this is also, for a lot of them, this will be the first year that they celebrate without their family. So, but rest assured that this will be a special moment for them. And this is another very good design. We have the bridge, we have the rivers, we have the Chinese brush for writing, and we have calligraphy, we have the writing scrolls, and this is depicting the Chinese culture, because we have a history of more than 5,000 years. Throughout the history, a lot of poets, a lot of writers, they have left us with a huge number of classical works. Well, this is very dazzling, and I'm feeling a little bit starving, because just now some viewers recommended us some very good dishes here, and it's making me even more hungry. And the fried noodle here is a favorite dish to a lot of people, and so originally it was popular among the females, and now all the females, they bring their boyfriends to this dish. So this is very popular among all genders. So right over there, we also have a snack area, and so from here you can taste the local specialties. You cannot just taste the local specialties, and also you can taste the snacks from Shanghai, from Guangdong, from many different places of China. So walking here, this is like walking into Disneyland, and this is like wandering about in the world of castles, because if you look around everywhere, you are surrounded by those beautiful designs, and from all the corners, and you can see a lot of very beautiful designs. And I want to thank you, Nazi, for your very wonderful introduction. And because of your efforts, and spectators here can enjoy a very high level of joy, and so you can see each and every one of my colleagues, all those working staff, they are very happy and satisfied, and because we have reached our expected results, and despite of the cold, we feel more sense of satisfaction, we feel more pleasure and joy. May I ask Nazi to hold my mic for me? And so let me again remind all of you, if you come here, you have to wear your gloves. So did you lose your glove? Maybe. So my glove is here. So now this is the snack area. Have you bought something to eat here? Yes, because it was just opened this year. Before this program, I bought actually a lot of stuff from here. I bought some local dry fruits. I have covered a lot of snacks because it's very cold and you have to eat something hot. So this is the beef ball, which is a local specialty in Xinjiang, and I'm very cold and my nose is running and it makes me feel a lot warmer just seeing this. And you can take a look how lovely it is, and it's 8 o'clock here and people are still here, and because Urumqi is having a 2-hour time difference from China's inner land, and this is the time people eat here, and if you are hungry and starving and you happen to be walking here, you can eat a lot of stuff, and we also have snacks from Hunan, which is where I'm from. I'm from Hunan, and in Xinjiang I have been working for 6 years. So I have witnessed with my own eyes that Urumqi is becoming a better city, more beautiful and more livable. And traditionally, this area is a little bit isolated, but now it's a different picture. Yes, 10 years ago, no one came here. And after the convention center was built in 2011, everything has changed, and it's the largest international convention building in Central Asia. It's also the host venue for Asia-Europe exhibition. I have been covering this event for quite a number of years, and it's just like witnessing your boy growing bigger and stronger, and in Urumqi, the city is becoming better. It's more functional, and so this is the snack area, and I have to pick up one snack for me and my colleague Nazi. And if you want to suggest something, leave your comments. In our program, we have many different specialties from all across China. We have Chinese steamed buns, we have different juices, Chinese hamburgers, we have noodles, we have seafood, and what I truly want to taste is something hot, and what I really want is to taste some very crispy strawberry candies. Well, this is my favorite snack. This is strawberry candies on sticks. So how much is the one for strawberry? So because I'm calling with my phone, I have to ask my colleague to pay for me. Sorry, I was wiping my nose just now. So now we have to. Well, let me introduce to you the gentleman on my left, and he is the person in charge for the snack area. So it's a little bit noisy here. Let's walk a little bit away from here. Let's don't stand in the way of others. I have got my favorite snack today. So I want to ask you, how many snacks stands do you have here? We have around 100. And because this is one of the components of this year's exhibition, and a lot of the viewers, they are suggesting to me that it's so cold, you have to eat something hot, and but here we have representative snacks from all over China, and we have a lot of options for you. A lot of them are very hot ones, actually. So go ahead, continue. And this is so hard because it's frozen, and later I will try to figure out how to eat this. And we have around 100 snack stands. They are from all across China. Some of them are local. Do you have some standard in beating and tendering, and so according to which standard do you give them opportunities? So at the tendering process, we put forward some requirements, and for example, for every type of snack, you must have no more than 2 stands. We have the eastern area and also western area, and different snack stands, they have to be different from one another. So what is the difference between the east and west areas? In the eastern area, we are mainly selling some handicrafts. In the west, we are mainly selling snacks and some local dishes. So which means I'm now at the right place. It's very cold, and I want to thank you and your colleagues for providing so many warm food options in this cold weather. And because this exhibition, this program is to bring joy to all the spectators and visitors, and I have been to a lot of similar events, and it's very cold, but it's very lovely, and you feel it's minus 10, 20 degrees, but deep within your heart it's like 20, 30 degrees. It's very warm. Thank you very much. I don't know where Nazi is. So, did you buy something? No, it's a lot of people, too many people. So our gentleman is somewhere else. Thank him again. So we have been doing this program for 1 hour, and thank you very much for staying with us. And now I'm gonna take my friend to a dish, and I just took a bite of this stick, this strawberry stick, and let me show you again. I don't know if you have heard this, and even this strawberry tastes like a ice cube, and it's very hard and very frozen. And there's a word that comes into my head, and it's as frozen as an ice. So I have to say goodbye to all of you, and thank you very much for watching, and we will continue to follow the activities presented and prepared in Xinjiang, and we are going to give you more broadcasting in the future, and don't miss our very good programs, and thank you very much. Goodbye.